Are you still attending or proposing or planning to go on a training program? Yes, public speaking training program. Are you still attending it? Then stop. Stop. Because before you go to that program and spend your hard-earned currency, your money, make sure you do the first thing first. And that first thing is to make sure that your language, the language that you're going to communicate in, is clear and clean and solid. Winston Churchill once said that anybody who wants to make public speeches must learn the science of mixing words. If you haven't learned the science of mixing words, if you don't have enough vocabulary, if you don't have the structures of the language, meaning the grammar, the vocabulary, and the phrases, then stop going and attending public speaking seminars. You're wasting your money. Studies have shown that for you to do well in any public speaking engagement, your grammar and all the structures of any language that you're going to use must be very solid. People don't understand this. Why? Because for the past 15 years, I've been teaching English in France. And I know with studies and with observations that even the French kids, the French children, the French students, those who have problems in English, if you trace back their origins or the origins of their problems, it came from the language. It is always like that. I've seen that many times, and that has given rise to these conclusions I'm making here. If you have problems of language, the way you think, the way you write, the way you speak will all be affected. We process information with words, with language. And so imagine you have difficulties in the language. That means the way you would think would be different or would not be very clear. The way you process information in your brain is through thoughts, and those thoughts are words. You mix words to make sentences, and if you cannot mix those words well, you will always have difficulties in processing information. And that's why I am calling on you to stop going for public speaking courses unless they are grounded in a language course. If you take a test, take a language test. For example, in English, you take an English language test. They will check your syntax, your vocabulary, and the grammar itself. When these things are solid, then you have the capacity and ability to learn the tricks of public speaking, and then you do well. If you don't know this, if you haven't done this, believe me, you're just wasting your time. No wonder you keep on going from seminar to workshops and keep on doing the same or making the same mistakes. Experience is the best teacher. I've been teaching quite a while now, and I know from experience that it doesn't work. You cannot wing it. You cannot just blow the thing off. No. Even if you go to 10,000 seminars, they will just teach you the tricks, but the base is still wobbling, it's still very porous, and so there's no way you can cover those areas. People who are mainly afraid of public speaking, if you watch very well, if you go back to the base of the fear, it's because of language, the non-mastery of language. Every language, almost all languages around the world, have subjects, verb, and complements. You must learn how to mix them. You need to know exactly when to use which and how to use it. These are common basic things that you need to do. So come and learn from somebody who has really been teaching for quite a while. And I know what to tell you and what to give you and where to point so that that fear of public speaking will just disappear in no time. In fact, you'll be asking for situations where you can speak, where you can express yourself. It is very important to make sure the base is solid. And until next time, friends, please keep speaking up.